So path three, meaning they are all in, they want to do anything and everything they can to work on their relationship. And then path one would be their partner that's kind of stagnant, not ready to make any moves. And that can be a really, really hard place to be because you just kind of feel stuck, but your partner feels perfectly content. I think in those cases, as the partner who's leaning in, it would be really just being patient with your partner and working on communicating with clarity, but with kindness, what your needs are, but also checking in with your partner too and seeing what they might be needing or what they might be feeling and creating different ways to connect with them. The important thing is to not let it build into resentment and anger and kind of this negative sentiment override taking place, but to keep the communication open. And sometimes it could be something as simple as we're just in a really difficult season right now, whether we have young kids or things are very stressful at work, and we might just be in a season where it's hard to focus back on the relationship, and even just like bringing in that conversation might provide clarity and connection that wasn't there before. There's also, for the partner who is leaning into the relationship, if their partner is in path one or path two, leaning out of the relationship, there's a really helpful book for the leaning in partner called The Divorce Remedy. And I definitely recommend checking that out, because oftentimes when we're faced with like losing our relationship, we can become really desperate and maybe do things out of fear to try and save the relationship, but end up pushing our partner further away. And so this book is helpful in just identifying what are some of those common responses that we have when our partner is potentially leaving the relationship, and how we can make sure that our actions aren't further damaging the chances of repair, but instead we're able to just like work with our partner to try and understand more where they're coming from and different ways to repair the relationship in hopes that your partner would lean back in. So definitely recommend reading The Divorce Remedy if you're the leaning in partner.